Hey guys, Big Shaw here. It's New Year's Eve, and for all my friends and family in the United States, hey, eat your heart out, guys. I'm soaking up the sun right now. It's absolutely fantastic. It's got a little bit of a breeze going today. Right now it's probably 85, 86 degrees, and it's just beautiful. It's fantastic. Kids are all excited about Christmas. They're in the house playing now. We got a bunch of friends going to be coming over. I'm going to pick up some of them so they don't got to do the jeepney. You know, sometimes people come here and it's easy. They can drive one jeepney and they're here, or jeepney and a tricycle. And then there's other places where they come from where they got to drive a tricycle, a jeepney, a tricycle, a jeepney, a tricycle, a jeepney. So I'm just going to go pick them up. Got a couple friends that are going to stay overnight. We got Rain and Odin, and they're beautiful kids. And they got this little girl. She's a pistol. So I always enjoy when I get to see her. She's a loud one. But I also want to tell you, here in the Philippines, the internet. You know, I just put on some. I started with Spotify and timed my phone with the speaker and was playing some nice music. It quit again. So if you come here, you got to watch that. You have to watch the. You're not going to get good internet service if you're in the United States and you know, like me. I'm used to, getting what I pay for. Here, you're not going to get what you pay for. We actually had a company. It's called pldt, and what happened with us? This is what happened. Okay? So we bought it. We bought the internet thing, the fancy schmancy fiber, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to give us this service every month, and I'm going to be able to do all what I want to do on the internet. So, third month, they sent me a email that said, oh, we're going to be down for maintenance and blah, blah, blah. And you're not going to get service. And that's exactly what happened. The second week into the month, boom, the internet shut off. We had nothing. And for 2 weeks, nothing. Then it came back up. Well, the bill came in. Most everything here is prepaid, like the one I'm using now, but this was postpaid. And so when the bill came in, which was kind of high at the time, it was $1,800 a month, I think. I believe that's what I was paying for internet and phone. I sent them half. Sent them $900. Oh my goodness! Then I started getting nasty letters, and they cut me off. They shut my internet off. So I drove all the way down towards San Pedro, where their big office is here. And told them, hey, you gave me half the service, so I'm going to give you half the money. Oh no, you have to pay it all. And I went through all the people at the desk, and I'm trying to hold my temper. And I got into the manager, and the manager lady, she didn't care. She just couldn't give a flying hoot about me. You're going to pay it all, or too bad. And she was working on hitting that switch in my head. It's called the kill switch. Some people, they hit that kill switch in my head. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't do that. I don't like it when that happens to me. But okay. So what happened was, no, they're not going to do anything. It's PLDT. As far as I'm concerned, man, stay away from these guys. Just don't even mess with these people. They're just the biggest ripoff. That my personal opinion. Okay, you take that with a grain of salt, guys. But what happened was, then I get a letter that they're going to sue me for the whole 2-year contract I had to get. They want to do a 2-year contract here. So it's like, oh man. Well, nothing ever really came of it. I didn't get sued for all the money owed, but you can't get it again. My wife wanted to try to get it, couldn't get it again, which is fine. I don't want them. I don't want them again. You do me wrong one time, the second time you do me wrong, I'm the dummy. So stay away from PLDT if you come here. But I'm using Smart. But here's what happened today. It's New Year's Eve, and it's time for reflection. I was thinking of my father, and I remember when we were young kids and we'd be on our way to church on Sunday mornings. We jump in his '62 Cadillac Fleetwood limousine with 3 rows of seats. They have jump seats folded down. Just a beautiful car. And he had an 8-track tape player, boy. That thing was, a high-tech, babe. And he'd throw that in, put Whipped Cream and Other Delights by Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass. And I put it on Spotify and hooked it up to my speaker, and it's playing. And I'm happy as a clam, boy. I'm listening to some nice music. And I got a whole bunch of beautiful music on there. The internet service just quit. So I got no internet service. So I lost the music, and we got company coming. I was really wanting to play some nice music for everyone today, but it's not going to happen now. So, you come here, be wary. We have a friend from Pennsylvania. She's coming in January, and she works over the internet. That's her job. She's out of the house, and she's very successful. She got a really nice place and all this stuff. Stevie, hey, Stevie Nicks, hey, baby. She wants to come in January, but I don't think she's going to be able to do the work that she wants to do because I have yet to have internet service that's been really good for me here. It's spotty at best. So some people maybe they do in different areas or whatever. But where I'm at, I'm in Carmona Cavite. Where I'm at, it sucks. When I was in GMA, it sucked even worse. I had the data on the Smart, which was good. Globe doesn't work at all. Forget that. And, all Next and blah blah, all these different ones. None work. Smart works the best, but you're not going to get it every day. They had a friend of mine, June Bello. He's passed away now. He's a motorcycle guy, and he had the cable internet one, and that was a really good one. But all these places, they want to throw these big contracts on. And like here, I would have liked to get the contract with them, but we're not going to be here that long. Right now we're waiting. I did a thing a little bit earlier about the Filipino time, and now there is a thing with Filipino time. I'll tell you a little story what happened to me. We went down last March, and we put down a huge amount of money, all the money from our old house plus a bunch of extra for this new 2.1 million peso house. Okay, it's down in Lipa. It's by demeterland. Well, we looked around for houses for a couple of years. We were living in a little house. I didn't fix it up. My wife thought, let's fix it up. Let's put it blah blah blah. It's made for a second. I didn't fix it up because I didn't want to stay there. I just didn't like the area enough. It's not what I'm used to. So I didn't fix anything up. It was a 3-bucket house. Every time it rained, you had to put 3 buckets out to catch the water. So we started looking around. We went to Philinvest. And Philinvest, I don't care if you sue me. You guys, just garbage. We went and looked at a bunch of their houses in different places. And the layout of the house was really cool. I love the way it was laid out. It had this cool downstairs. Not big by Western standards. Then it had these metal steps going up, and you had a whole roof deck. The roof was a big concrete roof deck with a retainer wall. And nice. You do your karaoke up there and have your parties. Hey, this is great. Steps weren't inside. You had to go outside to get to the roof deck, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. Most of the places got gated. Your individual house is gated. My goodness, my daughter at the time was about 5 years old. She could have done a better job on the tile work. These places are just crap. It's the shoddiest workmanship I ever saw. And then it was a lot. It was $2.5 million for this one little place we looked at, and there was another one for $4 million. And it's just as crappy as the little one. And the realtor lady, tripping, they call it tripping here, where they come pick you up and take you. She said, oh, well, they got used ones here. You can get them a little bit cheaper. Instead of 2.5, you can get them for like $2 million. Okay, so we went and looked at a place that the people bought it, and I guess they didn't pay for it, and it got repossessed. It's not like the United States where it takes years to repossess. I mean, they come in and throw your ass out. So these people were out. And we looked at it, and in the floor inside the house, the concrete was already chipping up. Steve, my brother, remember how your concrete was done in front of your house and how it all chipped up and had to be redone? This is what was happening to the floor. It was just all chipping up. It was just crappy. Nothing was working. Went to go up on the roof deck. I wouldn't even go up the steps because they just rotted out. The metal steps rotted and there were steps missing. It was 4 years old. So it was just bad. And we looked at a few other places over in Tanza, Silver Homes or something like that. And the development that I went to, man, just the way they laid it out. You know, like this one here, sun comes up over there, and there's north. Sun goes down, or you know, it doesn't go down there, but like that. But you don't get the heat blazing these houses too bad. This place was set up flat, you know. So in the morning comes up, sun hits, goes up above, then the evening, the way the houses were laid out, it just was real hot. They do a lot of row house things like in Philadelphia. So I didn't like the way anything was set up. You come here and you look at houses, some of these realtor guys, we saw a house over there, and one of them I looked at, you know, he said, oh, it's all, the second floor is all concrete. It was a wooden thing. It was flopping around, and they're saying it's a 3-bedroom. And you go into places, there's no 3-bedroom. They expect you to take this space that's 20 feet wide and 8 feet deep and make 3 bedrooms out of it. That's what they call 3 bedrooms sometimes here. It's crazy. So that place was crap. There were so many crappy. And then we get down to this company called Demeterland. Their houses, I'm going to tell you what, you come here, buy a house from them. It's just, they're just fantastic. The quality of these guys doing the work, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, everything is just perfect. They do a wonderful job. You know, they put the claws, just fantastic. You look them up, look these guys up, and you'll see a lot of pictures of Demeterland, and they do these good houses. But here's my problem with them. Last year we put a big pile of money down, what we sold our house for, and then on top of that even more, and then every month we were giving even more. And we did that in March, and they said, May, we're going to start building your house. Okay, great. Well, they didn't start in May. June, July, August come by, they ain't starting, and then I went down and looked, and the land that we were buying, it's just grass there, just like when we went to the original thing. So I'm kind of bummed, and then I kept getting in contact with them, and they're notorious here in the Philippines. When you got a problem with something, getting a hold of anybody to try to fix things, forget it. It just ain't going on. But finally, I got back from this girl, and she, oh well, you know, blah blah blah. We got the other people bought the houses, and they're down money. You know, they're going to pay it over years, so we're not starting it until. Hey, that's not what you told me, guy. Come on. Well. Nothing. So then I said, "Hey, I want to back out. I want to back out. But, you know, I'm out of this. I'll go get something else. I'll go buy a used house. Screw this. I'm tired of waiting." Then they said, "Well, sorry, we're not giving you your money back. Screw you. Screw you. You're not getting your money back." Oh, gosh, dang! I just couldn't believe it. You know, in the United States, they'd be going to jail. You know, so they're not going to give me my money back, so we're waiting. And then they said, okay, you know, we're going to start doing this and that. And now it's the day before Christmas. They haven't done a damn thing. I don't know if they're going to just totally rip me off or not. And then we got a thing that, oh, they were going to start building in November. And I even got an email that they said they broke ground. So I jumped in the car and drove. You know, it's an hour-long drive, and I drove straight down there. Yeah, they cut the grass. The grass, these guys. So now they're saying January. They're not going to give me my money back. This is Demeterland, guys. So you know, I'll keep giving you posts on what's going on with them with this. But they got my money. They're not giving it back. You know, and I go to court. Yeah, maybe if I go to court, I'll get 25% of my money back in 15 years. You know, I don't know. It's just the way what I've seen here, the way it works in this country with going through court. It just takes forever. But you know, I'm a little bit disillusioned with these guys. So you be real careful if you want to do something. They had a house that was already built. And okay, I'll take that. No, these are already done. They do this pre-selling crap here, where they take your money and 15 years later your house is done. It's what it seems to me. I'm exaggerating, you know, but this is the deal. But I hope one day this place gets done before, you know, hopefully before I die. or before everything turns white on me and I'm using a four-legged walker and they're feeding me pablum from a straw and changing my diaper and all this baloney. It's the way I'm feeling it's going. They got a guy who I've been talking to with it. He seems like a really nice fellow. He's a big wig in the company, but it's not going really good. But this is my New Year's. Kind of a little bit bummed out the way things are going. Didn't get to play my nice music because of the crap with the internet. So come here, don't expect the internet to work. But you can come here and you can buy a phone cheap and get a SIM card and poke it in and use that. That'll work good. And if you're an expat coming here wanting to buy, I'll keep everybody posted on this Demeterland thing. They are still the houses I've seen here, brand new built. The only company I've seen in years of looking for houses has been this Demeterland. But now you got what I got. You know, this is the Filipino time thing. I had said that I've never ran across that, but actually I'm running across. I guess this is Filipino time for these guys, but these Demeterland guys need to get up off their butt and get their ass moving. They keep telling me, oh, you know, we're getting a permit now. You know, we're doing this and we're doing that. Get going, you big buttholes. Move your butts. This is what you do for a living. Holy cow! I did work. If I took years and years to do something, they'd have killed me in my country. You know, you get up off your butt, you do your job, and you get things done. You know, and I hope these guys at the Demeterland see this. I'm actually going to take this and post it on the Facebook, and I'm going to go ahead and find all the addresses I found, and I'm going to send it. And since I'm griping, I'm going to gripe about something else too. Now, I gave you a thing on the Piaggio, and all of a sudden, something went wrong with it. It's making a big scraping sound. So I know it's right before Christmas, but everybody here used Messenger, and I sent a bunch of messages out to these guys, you know, and I'm afraid to drive it there. So I sent messages, hey, you know, can I ship it there? Can I do anything? And I got the sales lady's number, I got the manager's number, and this is a business, and they're open today. There's a sign, it's open. It's a dealer for that little tiny English car too, I forget, Lotus. It's a Lotus dealer too, and they got these motorcycles they sell, and they were open. They've been open for the last few weeks. So for a few weeks, just when it broke, it started making noise. I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't see anything that's scraping underneath. I can't see any major leaks. I don't know what it is. I'm not a bad mechanic. I can't figure it out. So I try to get in contact with all these people. Well, guess what? Not a single one of them will answer me. I called them on they gave me their business cards. I've called them on their numbers. No answer. You know, I'm going to have to drive down there again. I'm going to have to go all the way. It's a huge trip for us to go all the way to this green field where they are. It's a long way for us. So if you're going to buy one of them Piaggios, I would wait and watch, you know, keep watching my videos, and I'll let you know what happens with that. But as of right now, there is absolutely no getting in contact with these people for the last week or so. Can't call it's the business. It's the business. It shows right up on the internet that they're open today, and you call the number, none of them are answering. Every single business card with the number I've called. I can't get a single answer, and on the messenger, nobody's replying back to me. So, you know, when you're a foreigner coming here to this country, in the United States, I'm used to these people. They want to make money, so they're on Johnny on the spot. They're going to get back with you. This country, it's like, okay. So now I'm starting to see what Filipino time is. They're like, yeah, well, yeah, we'll get hold of this guy maybe in next March. Maybe I don't know what we're going to do, but there I'm starting to see the Filipino time. I did a thing on here about Filipino time. I didn't see it, but these are a couple things I'm starting to see. So, but it's New Year's Eve. We got some people coming. We're going to make lots of nice, yummy food today. We did some shopping. All the stores are open, and we did some nice shopping. Bought a lot of good food. And one thing, you come here to the Philippines, you're going to find out they got good eats, and they do put on the feed bag here. I mean, holy cow, they like their food, just I guess like anywhere else. But it's just me. I kind of a little bit of a rant today, but that's where I'm at. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. It's New Year's Eve. It looks like pretty soon I got to hitch up Rudolph and the other boys and to the sleigh and get to work. I only work one day a week, 1 day a year.